Hi, Ed.
Hey, Abby.
Welcome to Generation Brewers.
Hey, thank you. Pleasure to be here, always. Kishu Mandarin. Great variety of Mandarin. How familiar are you with it?
Well, I've been eating it since I was a kid, so I'd say pretty familiar with eating it.
So how long has this plant been around? Has it been around since you were a kid?
The tree was planted the year I was born, so that would make it 22 years old.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you've had a lot of fruit off of this.
Oh, yes.
Is this a favorite?
Oh, yes.
Is it?
Yeah. No, I'd pack bags of it to take home to college every year, so yeah.
Yeah, this is a great college snack. Great size, excellent flavor. So people can get real excited about that. So would your college friends all get really excited about it as well?
Yes.
Hope Abby's coming back with the Kishus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tremendously productive.
Oh, yes.
I mean, look at this. I mean, it's as ornamental as it is, anything else.
Yeah, we have to come out here and chop branches off every so often.
And it's size controlled. I mean, it's not way out of it.
Yeah.
Kisha's kind of a dwarf anyways. It's not a big.
And that's what this is. It's a dwarf. And I mean, we put very little maintenance into this tree, and it's still producing good fruit. It's planted on C35.
Yes. C35. That's a trifoliate rootstock, right?
Yes.
Right. Great popular rootstock for a plant that doesn't get too big anyways. Here's what it results in: something really, really manageable.
Yeah.
Very manageable.
Good for a backyard.
Great for a backyard.
Yeah.
What about container?
Also good for container growing. The size makes it easy to maintain. Of course, you have to prune it.
Right.
But yeah, it makes it pretty easy to maintain. This Kishu has been on a pretty long journey. Well, it traces back to the 8th century, all the way back to China.
Yeah.
But it made its way over to Japan in the 13th century. And this is where we see the popularity rise. In Japan, the popularity rose and rose and rose until the Satsuma came along. From Japan, the Kishu made its way over to the United States, specifically in Florida and California. However, nobody really paid attention to it. Because who cared about mandarins back then, right? It was navel.
Yes.
So
and lemons.
And lemons,
and
of course.
lemons,
Yes.
yeah.
So, and after that, it wasn't until really the 1980s, really, until people started to rediscover the mandarin and the Kishu and other mandarins as well started to really regain popularity.
Satsuma really came in strong, and it opened the door for us to relook at other mandarins. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the story goes that the Kishu got picked up by a grower down somewhere down in the down by Camarillo or somewhere in that area, and they grew it and they started to put it into the markets down there, and so then it started to get notoriety again. So then the Kishu comes on strong from there, because I started actually looking at it probably in the late 80s. That's when I started to deal with it, and it started to come in from different citrus growers, and so we started to offer it then.
Yeah.
Pretty unique.
You can't find the fruit in the store because it's very hard to pack. There's an air bubble around the fruit that you can't really...
Yeah, the skin gets weird.
You can't pack it like you would a cutie or one of those other mandarins that you popularly see in store.
I think also the size was against it too.
Yeah.
Because nobody would accept the size of a mandarin.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Is that insane or what? Can we try some?
Yes.
Let's do it.
You didn't suggest it, I would have stolen.
Well, I'll tell you what. So at this time of the year, you're looking for something that really has that really nice kind of puffy feel to the skin.
Yeah, you want to feel the air bubble.
Yes. Yeah, and so I got one and then look at how easily these Kishus peel. I mean, they just peel so easy. And segment out so simply.
Yep.
So real small, but definitely.
Dogs love them.
Oh yeah, these are good.
It's a ritual.
Yeah, really high sugar, just the right amount of acidity. They used to bring these to your back to school. Yeah. So I bet you this got you some good grades.
Oh yes, yeah.
Well, it's the time of the year when everybody should be getting out and doing what we're doing is sampling fruit whenever you get a chance to sample fruit.
Yes.
Okay. Some fruit tastings will be coming up in the future, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Should be looking for those.
Yeah.
Right. And then also, this is only the beginning. So
Yeah.
Why don't we do a couple more videos on some of the other citrus varieties in weeks to come?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that. We got a whole line of trees to choose from, so.
We'll get excited about
Yeah.
a number of different varieties
Definitely.
before the end of the season. See if we can get some people inspired about planting some citrus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Bueno.